Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Today we are going to have a little bit of a faster flow. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to move fast as well. Of course, take any modifications that feel right for you. Breathe at your pace, move at your pace. I just wanted to mention, whenever I say meet me in down dog, basically I'm giving you an out. You can skip the vinyasa, that high plank to low plank, up dog to down dog. That can give you a little break for your arms, for your chest, and it still moves seamlessly in our flow. So if you find yourself a little bit tired at any point, just feel free to step back to down dog or to take a break in child's pose. As always, in our vinyasa, bringing your knees down to the floor for a little bit of extra support can really help, keeping in mind that we are still engaging through the core and we are still working to keep that integrity of the spine and of the pose. So that being said, we're going to get started on our backs. So if you could just lay back on your mat and close your eyes and take a moment to get settled here. Noticing how you've arrived on your mat this morning. Right, every day we're changing, every day we go through different activities, our bodies change, we grow, we have different stressors in our lives. And so today might be very different than yesterday, so check in to see how you're feeling at this moment. And see how we can work with that. If you're feeling like me, ready to go this morning, ready to move, ready to breathe, that's awesome. If you feel like you're maybe a little bit lower energy and you need to slow it down, that's okay too. Check in with your breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe we get a little bit deeper. Feeling that fullness, that expansion through your belly, through your chest, all the way up into the throat. And just take a moment to feel that power that's inside of you, right? Knowing that this energy, this breath is your power. You can use it to calm the body, you can use it to excite the body, and you can use it to get through really anything. Today we're going to use it to have a little bit of fun. On our next inhale, let's reach the arms up overhead. Big full body stretch. And then on an exhale, pull the knees into the chest. Maybe curl the chin into the chest. Inhale, extend long. Maybe just floating above the floor using the core. Exhale, pull it in nice and tight. Inhale, extend long. And then exhale, pull it in nice and tight. Relax your shoulder blades down onto your mat. And extend your legs up to 90 degrees. Point and flex the toes a few times, just waking them up. We're going to be taking some balances today, so we want to make sure that the toes, the feet, the ankles, the calves are ready to support us. Check in here. Relax the feet. We're going to do a little core work like we did yesterday. That belly button pulls up and in towards the spine. That low back pulls down into the floor. Core is engaged. Hands extend up towards the ceiling. Maybe we interlace. Tuck the chin, peel the shoulder blades up off of your mat. Your core is doing the work here, right? We're going to pulse up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down. Shoulder blades relax. You're going to lower the right foot to hover just above the floor. So now that hip flexor is also engaged here, holding up that right leg. Peel the shoulder blades up and off of your mat and go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders down and back. Pick up that right foot. Left foot lowers to hover. Belly button in. Peel the shoulder blades up. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll the shoulders down and back. Pick up that left foot. Last round. Bellies in. Peel the shoulder blades up. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Bend into the knees. Maybe rock side to side a couple times. And then come to center. We're going to come up and into our boat pose. So if you want to build that energy with me and that core heat, let's start to rock forward and back along the length of the spine. We're going to catch ourselves up and into Navasana, into our boat pose. Hands can stay behind your legs if you want. We're going to do that 2 more times. Let's roll back and up to catch. 1 more, roll back and up to catch. Once we're here, scoot into view. You can bring your hands by your side. They can support you on the floor. Heart is open, that belly's still pulled up and in, the core is doing the work. Now we're going to have some fun here, pretend like we have a mermaid tail. So we're going to tap this mermaid tail down to the floor and then lift. Tap and lift. 3 more, tap, lift, tap, lift, tap, and lift. I think that's 3. Now let's hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, cross at your ankles, roll over your knees, find your tabletop position, hands below shoulders and knees below your hips. On your next inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, lift the chin, lift the gaze, we found our cow pose. On an exhale, tuck the tailbone, round through the upper back, chin to chest, take your cat pose. Inhale for cow, and exhale for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Take that a few more times, going at your pace, moving with your breath, your energy. This is kind of a second chance to check in here, to notice how your body's feeling once we get moving, feeling your energy, maybe noticing how your wrists, your shoulders, your hips, your spine are feeling. So just continue to move and breathe. All right, let's find a nice neutral position. We're going to tuck our toes under. Try to get all 10 toes under there. Belly pulls up and in. Again, that core is engaged. We're going to lift the knees to hover just above the floor. Feel a little heat. On an exhale, rock your hips back, stretch the toes. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, rock back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now on your next inhale, lift the hips, head hangs between our arms, pedal the heels towards the floor. When you're ready, find some stillness, heels press down, chest towards your thighs, hips are high. On your next inhale, glide forward, take a high plank, gazing at the floor, find a nice line from head to heels. Pull up through the core, press it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, lift the right leg up high, give it a big stretch. As you exhale, we're going to take a baby step. So the right foot's going to place in front of the left, little baby step. Inhale, the left leg up high. Exhale, take a baby step. Keep taking these baby steps 1 at a time, maybe adding in some flair here, moving through your hips, walking on the tippy toes, until you find yourself at the top of your mat. Just stretching one leg and then the other, maybe really pressing into your hands, building a little bit more strength in the shoulders. Whenever you arrive to the top of your mat, you can sway side to side, you can hold on to opposite elbows, let the head be heavy. Settle here for a moment, see what you can let go of, feeling it along your spine. Alright, if you've been holding onto your opposite forearms, release. Find your balance at all 4 corners of the feet. And then inhale, take a nice flat back. That belly's in, shoulder blades roll back, gaze is at the floor. And then exhale, relax. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, relax. Inhale for that flat back. And exhale, relax. Soften through your knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Let's come up onto the toes. Big full body stretch. And then exhale, lower your heels. Hands come down by our sides. We set ourselves up into Tadasana. Now, we're going to go through 5 sun salutations. These sun salutations are going to be quick. We're going to move right through them, staying in down dog for just 1 breath. As I said, modify. You can still flow pretty easily with knees down. Cow and cat can be substituted. Or if you prefer, you kind of notice today you're in that slow flow feel, take 3 instead and move at your pace. So go a little bit slower. Feet are rooted, tailbone's anchored, core is engaged, shoulders are down and back, heart's open. Let's go. Let's inhale, arms lift up, lift through the waist. Exhale, hinge at hips, fold forward. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, take your hands to your mat, step back, high to low plank, knees can be down. Inhale, take up dog or cobra. On your exhale, use the core to lift up and back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in and out. You can bend into your knees, look to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, and inhale, rising up. We're going to go right into the next one. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat, step back, high, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Deep breath in and out. Gaze comes forward, hopper step to the front. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. We're skipping Tadasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back. High, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, press back. Deep breath in and out. Gaze forward, hopper step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back. High, low. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in and out. Gaze forward, hopper step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Last one. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back. High, low. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Gaze forward, hopper step. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, Tadasana. Take 1 hand to chest, 1 hand to belly. Feel your heart rate. Feel your breath. We've just brought it way up, right? And that's good. We've gotten a little bit of cardio. We've kind of excited the body. We started moving energy through. Built a little heat. Hopefully we're feeling good. See if we can slow the breath back down. Slow and steady. In and out. Find that control. Alright, hands can come down by our sides. We really root through all 4 corners, tailbones anchored, belly's in. Inhale, the arms up, sink your hips. Utkatasana, our chair pose. Let's do that again. Let's inhale, lifting up. Exhale, maybe sink a little bit deeper. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, sink. Maybe get those hips a little lower. Belly's in, arms are forward or up. Take an inhale, find length in your spine. As we exhale, allow those hands to float back. Heart shines forward. Inhale, sweep those arms up, maybe sink a little deeper. Exhale, allow those hands to float back. Inhale, the arms up. This time, exhale, fold all the way forward, stretch the hamstrings. Inhale, take your flat back. Exhale, hands to your mat. Meet me in downward facing dog. All right, from downward facing, let's inhale the right leg up and back. On the exhale, pull in through the core, knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee towards nose. Step that right foot up between your hands. And inhale, high lunge. We're going to tap that back knee 3 times. Feel free to stay here. Inhale, lengthen your waist. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale up. This time as we exhale, we're all going to allow those hands to float back, reach forward through head and chest. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Inhale. This time as we exhale, we're going to lift off for airplane. So we bring that weight into that right foot, hands by our sides, and float here. You can stay exactly as we are like this, or if you want to move with me, let's inhale the left knee up towards the chest, balancing, exhale, send it back. Testing your balance. Maybe you fall and that's okay, we just get right back up. Inhale, lift that left knee. Exhale, send it back. Learning to adjust and to move with the turbulence. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're all going to find that high lunge again. We bend into that right knee and inhale. The arms up. As we exhale, we're going to spin the back heel down, warrior one, hips still face forward. Inhale, take some length in your waist. On the exhale, pull the elbows down to that goalpost, the arms coming all the way through. Interlacing the fingers, palms together, shoulders back. We're going to take humble warrior. Take it slow, keeping your spine nice and long. Inhale, reach forward. Keep reaching. And then exhale, fold. Allow that right shoulder to come to the inside of that right knee. Keep pulling the left hip forward, pressing back to that left heel. Finding balance here. Release the hands and inhale. Sweep the arms all the way up, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, pull the elbows down and back. Goalpost the arms. Take another interlace or the same one. I'm going to take my hands to my opposite forearms. I'm going to keep my core engaged, bellies in. Reach forward through head and chest. And maybe get a little bit deeper. Big stretch in that right leg. Release the hands and inhale. Come back up. Exhale, bend into that front knee, warrior one. Inhale, take length in the waist. Exhale, hands come down and back. Take our interlace again. Shoulders back, hearts open. Gazes forward, lift off. Airplane. Release the hands and pull that left knee back up towards the chest. Challenge yourself. We're going to exhale, lowering down as slow as we can, hovering that left foot above the floor for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant that left foot, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to your mat, meet me in downward facing dog. Maybe that means high, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, we're all in downward facing. Inhale, the left leg up and back. Exhale, use the core, knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee towards nose. Gently step that left foot up between the hands. And inhale, high lunge. Again, 3 taps if you feel like it. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale the arms up. As we exhale, allow the hands to float back, chest forward. Inhale. And exhale. The legs stay the same for here. Inhale, lift the arms up. As we exhale, lifting off. Airplane pose. Inhale, pull that right knee up towards the chest. Exhale, allow it to float back. Inhale up. Exhale, send it back. Inhale. And exhale. Soften that left knee. Bring those right toes to the floor. Inhale, high lunge. On the exhale, back heel spins down. We've got warrior one. Inhale for length in the waist. Exhale, elbows down and back. Take an interlace. Palms together, shoulders back. Inhale, reaching head and chest forward. And exhale, bow to the inside of that left knee. Pulling the right hip forward. Let the head be heavy. Release the hands and inhale, rise up. Straighten through the front leg. Pull that right hip forward, find a little micro bend in the left knee. Exhale the elbows down and back. Take another interlace, maybe hands to forearms or to prayer. Reach through head and chest and bow. Get a little bit more length. Ooh, my feet are slipping a little bit today. Release the hands and inhale up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, length. Exhale, elbows down and back. Take our interlace. Lift off. Release the hands. Inhale the right knee up. And as we exhale, slowly lower to hover, single leg chair for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant that right foot, fold forward. Stay here for a moment, breathing, settling back down. All right. On the next inhale, take your flat back, nice long spine. On the exhale, bring the hands to mat, step back, high to low. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. On the exhale, pull in through the core, knee towards nose, step that right foot up between your hands. Tent the fingers, pull up through the belly. Gaze comes forward, lift off, we found that airplane again. Floating here a moment. Bring those left toes back down to your mat. Inhale, high lunge. And on the exhale, we're gonna reach that right hand back, left hand forward. A little twisted lunge. Make sure that the hips didn't follow. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, back to center. It's the torso that's doing the twisting. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Stay here, or if you'd like to, bring the left hand towards the mat. Again, the legs stay the same, it's just the torso moving at the hips. And up. And down. And up. Last one, bring those left fingertips down, right hands up. Maybe we roll that right shoulder back, gaze up. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Maybe that right hand drops, left hand reaches back. We're going to twist open to warrior two. So that left hand reaches forward, right hand follows, left hand reaches back. Imagine we're pulling that left hip open, warrior two. So left hip's kind of pulling away from the right hip. We've got an open hip position, belly's in, arms are out, gaze is over the right fingertips. Inhale, straighten through the front leg, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, and exhale. Stay here. Reach to the right, drop the right elbow, reach the left arm up and over. We've got a line from left heel to left fingertips. Belly's in, shoulder rolls back. On the next inhale, lift up, reverse. We keep that right knee bent. And then exhale, gently lower back down. Inhale, up and reverse. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up and reverse. And as we exhale, we're going to lower all the way down. Hands come to the inside of that right foot. You can turn the toes slightly out. Reach the right hand forward, taking 3 circles. Inhaling up and back. Forward, up and back. Last one, forward, up and back. Bring that right hand back down to your mat. Step that right foot back. Meet me in downward facing dog. Taking it to the other side, let's go left leg high. Left knee towards chest. Place that left foot up between our hands. Tent the fingers, pull up through the belly. Gaze is forward. Bring the weight into that left foot. Airplane. Soften the left knee and inhale. High lunge. Nice square hips to the front of your mat. Exhale, twist to the left. Torso's doing the work. Inhale through center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Now, again, the legs are staying nice and steady. We can reach the right hand towards the floor. Inhale, up and back, keeping your balance. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe roll that left shoulder back, gaze up. Inhale, all the way up and back. Taking warrior two, right hand reaches forward, left hand follows. Imagine you're pulling that right hip open, sending that right hand behind you. Inhale, gentle warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Ooh, we're doing the right side. Inhale. And exhale. Reach to the left, drop the left elbow. Right arm comes up and over. Inhale, up, reverse. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take that one more time. Inhale. As we exhale, come to the inside of that left foot. Turn the hips back forward, squaring them forward. Turn the left toes slightly out. Left hand reaches forward. Inhale. As we exhale, we make this big circle. Two more. Inhale. Up and back. One more. Inhale. Up and back. Bring that left hand down to your mat. Scoot the right foot forward. Hands to heart, knees out. Malasana squat. Slow things down. Feeling your breath. No option to practice crow here, if that's in your practice. Otherwise, just stay right here, work on your squat. Breathe. Nice way to add in a little bit more of that cardio element, a little bit more heat, is to just practice gently lifting and lowering. That can be a nice practice. Or if you'd like to practice crow with me, only go to your ability level. Maybe the hands come down to the mat. We lift the hips, engage through the core, think cat spine. Knees come to the backs of the arms or the outsides of the arms, and you like squeeze in. Coming up on the toes, this could be a really great place to just stay. To learn to use the core to pull up and out of the wrist and the shoulder. Maybe we lift one toe, maybe the other. Maybe that's good for today. Maybe we lift and we balance and we play here. Your practice. Wherever you're at, we are going to be meeting in downward facing dog. So however you want to get there, meet me as you're ready. When you're in downward facing dog, just close your eyes and take a couple breaths. Now we're going to be coming into our half pigeon. We're going to do a little core work before, so if you want to practice that, follow along. Otherwise, you can get settled here. Let's inhale the right leg high. On the exhale, we shift forward, high plank, right knee, right tricep. Inhale that right leg back up high. Exhale, right knee, left tricep. Inhale up. Exhale, bring that right knee to the right tricep. This might be a nice time to practice an arm balance or just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, bring that right knee down to your right wrist. From here, take your right hand. Imagine you could turn your thigh, like your femur bone kind of in the hip socket, turning it out. That right foot kind of tucks in. Walk the left toes back, settling into your half pigeon. Making sure that the hips are level, right? So if we're kind of dumping onto one side, not level. See if we can roll that left hip under. We can place a block underneath the right hip or like a blanket or a pillow, whatever you have. And just breathe. Maybe you're not feeling a big stretch, you can start to scoot that right foot maybe a little bit more forward. We'll lower down. forearms on the ground, maybe forehead on your hands or right on the floor. Take 5 deep breaths. She looked in his eyes in the mirror and he smiled. One conversation, a single moment, the things that change us if we notice when we look up sometimes. Gently lift all the way up. Plant your hands. You can tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. We're going to send this right leg back. So you want to lift through the core. That right leg can go up and back. You can meet me right in downward facing dog, or if you'd like to take a vinyasa, maybe we glide forward, high plank. That right foot stays lifted, lower. Inhale, upward facing, and exhale, downward facing. Taking this to the other side, remember the core stuff is optional. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Take a balance or hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1. Bring that left knee down to your left wrist. Take left hand. Imagine we could turn that femur. Good, and that left knee turns, or left foot turns in. Slide that right foot back. Sit up tall for a moment, making the adjustments that you need to. And then settle in here. 5 deep breaths. This is cool seeing some of you guys that I don't often have in class. So, hi. All right, we're going to inhale, lifting the chest. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the hips, lift through the core, send that left leg up and back. When you're ready, meet me in downward facing dog. So again, maybe there's a vinyasa. We glide forward, high plank, lower, inhale, and exhale. This is our last downward facing dog. So if we could just take 5 deep breaths here. See if we can maybe lift those hips a little higher, press those heels a little lower. Let go of tension in the neck. Find that strength in our shoulders. When you're ready, walk your feet through, coming into a seated position. To pull the belly in, roll the shoulders back, lift the feet, hands come by our sides, we found our boat pose again. We're going to hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1 we're going to find our low boat or our hollow hold. So that low back pulls into the floor, feet hover, arms can reach up or overhead. Gazing at the toes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on 1, settle all the way down to your mat. Slide your feet in towards your hips. Walk your feet out mat width distance apart and just windshield wiper the knees. Come to center, walk the feet back in so they're in line with your hips. Shoulder blades roll down and back. Hands are going to come by our sides. We're going to test out our first bridge. If it doesn't feel right for you, then you'll come back to this position. And you can also use a block, sorry. Let's inhale, lifting the hips. Shoulders back. We've got our glutes engaged. Core is still activated to protect this low back, right? We're going to lower down. Option to take that again, to take a flowing bridge, supportive bridge, or to follow along with me here. Feet are still in line with hips, shoulders back. Inhale, lift the hips, maybe slide the shoulders back a little bit further. Neck is long. We can lift the right knee towards the chest and extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently bring that right foot back down. Left knee pulls towards the chest, left leg extends. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower that left foot back down to the mat. Lower the hips, separate the shoulders. Walk those feet back out. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. You're going to come to center. Pull the knees in towards your armpits without picking up your tailbone. So keep the tailbone down on the floor. And just bring these knees nice and wide. Turn the feet to face the ceiling. Hold on to maybe the backs of the thighs, the shins. Just don't force grabbing the feet. You don't have to do that. Or a rock side to side, happy baby. This can be our inversion for the day, or maybe we take something else a little bit more calm and extend the legs up to 90, or whatever is in your practice. If you're still in happy baby, bring your knees together. If your legs are at 90, bring them down towards your chest. Bring your feet down to your mat. Lift your hips up and move them to the left like an inch or two. And then drop the knees to the right. Right hand comes out like a letter T. Left hand reaches up and over. Gaze over left shoulder. Spinal twist. 5 breaths. Come through center. Maybe rock side to side a couple times. Neutralize. Bring the feet back down to your mat. Lift the hips, scoot them to the right like an inch. Knees to left. You can reach that right arm out. Gaze over right shoulder. Spinal twist. 5 breaths. Come to center, rock side to side a couple times. When you're ready, extend your legs long. Drop your hands by your sides. Close your eyes. And let that energy settle. Today we moved pretty fast. We were breathing fast. Shaking things up. Now we just let things settle as they are. The pieces come back together. Maybe allow your breathing to slow. Your mind to quiet. See if you can let go here. Surrender. Shavasana. Calm down. Gently start to come back, maybe wiggling your fingers and your toes. Feel free to stay just as you are. Take a deep inhale, reaching the arms up overhead. And then exhale. exhale, roll over to your right side. We're going to take 3 deep breaths here. On the inhale, we take in some good positive energy. On the exhale, we let go of anything that no longer serves us. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale. And exhale. Help yourself gently up and into a seated position. Bringing your hands right to your heart. Your thumbs to your sternum. Feel your breath, your heartbeat, your energy. Remember that no matter what's going on around you, you always have the option to slow it down, to choose to act in light, love, and peace towards yourselves and towards each other. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I really appreciate it. I love teaching, and I love teaching on Saturday mornings. Val, I like that way of getting into pigeon too. I actually learned that in my yin training, and I'm like, mind blown. I love it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Today I used music. I don't know if you guys like that or not, or if it was distracting. Melissa, you like my playlists? Thank you guys. I also don't know if you guys caught this. My dog, Ace, he's the only one that's allowed to stay inside. He sits in the window while we practice. He was farting the whole time. And which is always funny because, you know, it's a natural thing that happens in yoga, just not usually with your dog. So I hope if you guys heard that, you got a little giggle. Awesome, guys. Thank you for practicing with me. Yeah, I tried not to giggle. I tried to keep my composure, but I don't know. So now I'm letting it go. Yeah, right? All right, enjoy your weekend, everybody. I will be back on Monday morning at 9:30. Probably slow it back down, go over some basics again, and yeah, namaste.